Hi all, long time no speak. Just on my holidays at the minute. We're in Mallorca, and as you can see, it's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Perfect weather, perfect hotel. And just having a little walk about on my own now. We got here yesterday, so we've had yesterday and today here. It's nearly dinner time here now, and yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. Tan's coming on all right, and just trying. I'll show you a little bit. Hold on. As all these places are, this is a really nice place. It's just on one level really. There's some bits on there. We're through there, we're in another part of the building, and we're lucky enough to have a little swim up pool at the end of our little room there. But it just makes working hard all the more worthwhile just to have these little treats really. So I'm looking for the gym. Don't laugh. I do try and keep myself a bit fit, but the gym here, yeah, I think this is the entrance from 7 till 10. So I'm just really gonna have a look at that. I might see if I fancy a bit of that tomorrow. But of course, I'm forever the plasterer. I'm looking at all the textures on the buildings, all the rendering, all the skimming, all the finishing, all the painting. I do some real simple things here, and they just work. Like, look at this path. Just laid down, no pointing, just simple slabs, simple path, and it just works. It's quiet in here. I think there's one person down the end and me up this end, but it is dinner time, so I suppose everyone's having their dinner. So while I'm in here, I'm going to have a little go. Alright, so I am literally the only one in here, I think. Young lad's just gone for his dinner, I suppose. So it's just me knocking about in a gym. I do like to try and find a gym on holiday. I've got a little multi-gym in my garage, and I don't use it to, I'm never going to be like a big hunky guy, but I do feel it's important to keep fit and strong doing this job. I do like to try and keep myself in some sort of moderate order. And I just think while I'm on holiday, if I can use a gym 2 or 3 times, it just keeps that momentum up really. I want to look hunky for the girls, obviously, because the heads do turn when I walk past in disgust. So yeah, I'm just going to have a little play in here before dinner. I think it's about 7. We're going for dinner for 7:30. We're with friends as well. They're getting ready in their room, and let's try and show you a little bit of the view from here. They always have such lovely plants abroad, don't they? They always have these lovely bushes that seem to grow with no real need to water them. All these lovely palms, mountains in the background, look. Just heaven, isn't it? Just a week of heaven. Just to break up the routine of life. Little indoor pool there. It looks like that's more for the kids there, really. We're actually staying in an adults only part of this hotel, which is okay. It's nice and quiet with the adults and chilled. But sometimes it's nice to hear the whole kids, playing and laughing. I quite enjoy that sometimes. But we're just on a real chilled one this week, so. Anyway, I better get on with some workouts rather than all this waffle. So I'm going to get on the Smith machine now. Well, I had a little go in there and it was all right. Nice and sweaty now. Built up a little appetite for dinner. There's a lot of food on these holidays, isn't it? All inclusive. I'm trying to eat well each time I go in, but it's still just like a machine of eating. Breakfast, lunch, tea, or whatever you call it. Breakfast, dinner, tea. Lots of food. Try and have a few waters and things and a couple of beers, but I try not to generally overindulge too much. I get a lot of, not that this is really interesting to anyone, but it might be. But I used to get a lot of heartburn and indigestion and bloating and stuff. And thought I might need something, like put down my throat to have a look, or some sort of tablets. Turns out it was literally diet. Me and my wife started Slimming World about 12 weeks ago now, and the moment we started it, it stopped. I was drinking, I was probably going through like a bottle of Gaviscon or Rene, like a whole bottle a week. And as soon as we started this Slimming World, I can honestly say I haven't needed it. So it just shows you that diet is so important. I'm not trying to preach, not being a guru, but I'm just telling you what my experience was. Now I'm lost. Oh, adults only, yeah. So, you know, I'm going back in. I'll turn you off. I'll try and turn you around when I get to our little apartment. Right, so we are lucky enough to have one of these little swim up rooms here. So the main bulk of it is sort of scattered all over, and there's a pool behind them palm trees and bars and things scattered everywhere, as you can see. Sort of just really a chilled place really. And we've got one of these little swim up rooms. Pay a bit extra for it, but bloody work hard enough, don't you? So some nice textures. Look, I do like looking for the lizards and things in these little places, but I built it so simple, such a low maintenance thing. Big tiles, these nice dry stone walls. Just looks great really, a lot of wood everywhere. And then these make an interesting sort of feature, these sort of concrete walls with all the holes in it, and a little bit of glass here and there just to cover it up. Makes for a nice pattern, I like that, light shining in. It's a nice perspective there, look. Imagine getting a job to bond and bead that, eh? Yeah, a couple of days, $250 a day. It's not a problem, mate. Right, anyway, I'm going back in my room now. That's where all the other people have to sit and bake on the sunbeds. And then the pool is just there. There's this little bit of greenery separating us. But yeah, we've got this lovely big bed to lay out on. Makes it all worthwhile. Here's the wife getting ready. She's got more waffle than bird's eye this one.